It's Tuesday night. You know what that means? Just a bit outside the radio show, live on the air. You got Mark, you got Keisha coming to you live from the 410. It's the end of the month. Christmas season is here. And to close out November, Jabo's got to wish a very, very happy birthday to the main man, Professor Huey.
Hey, what's going on? Happy birthday, yo! And you know, I always got to be a little different with it, so here we go. Happy Easter, happy 4th of July. I hope you're happy with your birthday bean pie. Oh, oh, happy birthday. You know, I always got to go different world with my shit. You know, that's my show. I can't let it go. But yes, welcome Outsiders tonight. Happy birthday, man. Harry, we appreciate you. You're one of our biggest fans, man. So we're definitely going to shout you out each and every year that we do a show. And for some reason, you know, it's crazy. First of all, Mark, I got like a notification on my memories.
Yes.
A show notification, and we were like shouting out Harry's birthday. So then, you know, lo and behold, got it again today, and it's pretty cool. Yes. Fresh off of the Thanksgiving holiday, man. How did you enjoy yourself? Did you do anything?
I don't even know how to respond because I don't know what I just heard out of your mouth.
The Thanksgiving holiday. How was it? How was your holiday?
That little birthday song. I was a little. So Thanksgiving, yeah. Yeah. My Thanksgiving was good. Got together with some friends, had some turkey, and had some good times. How about you?
It was good, man. It was the first holiday that I did not do anything at all. I was just chilling for real.
At home or what?
Yeah, at home. You know, El Boogie made a little turkey, little bird, and made some food. Yeah, man. You know, we had plans, but they got canceled at the last minute. So, you know, we just stayed at home. We just so happy to have a turkey. Thanks to my awesome father-in-law and love, I should say. Thanks so much, Pop. And yeah, we just did the damn thing here. You know, first time being home, man, and it was so lovely. Goodness gracious. It was great.
Should have had you over for the Friendsgiving.
I know, man. Everybody's saying that. Oh, you could have came here and you know. We were chilling. Yeah.
You know, when I was we talked about our previous pasts and everything.
Yeah.
When I was working overnight at the hotel, I was like, you know, I couldn't do a whole lot of holiday stuff with the family and everything.
Yeah.
And there was one Thanksgiving like. I was working overnights and I knew I'd sleep right through Thanksgiving and I was fine. I needed that sleep, but I got myself like a little turkey and stuff, and I made everything for Thanksgiving myself. And like turkeys, I can cook chicken, like that's no problem, but turkeys are different.
Yeah, it's a science to that joint.
I nailed that damn thing, let me tell you. Like, I was excited.
Nice. And sometimes, man, you know, the little holidays, you know, when maybe just you and yours, or, you know, just you and your other friend, or you and your pet, man, sometimes those be the best jams, yo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you just get to do your own thing, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Hell yeah. But, yo, you know, El Boogie and I talked about this a little bit, and I want to run this past you as well as our outsiders out there. And this is in regards to the holidays and you know, I know there's a lot of people out there that just love Christmas and just, you know, cannot wait to start celebrating. But dude, I don't know if you know this, but I swear to goodness, the day after Thanksgiving on Friday, do you know what TBS did?
Oh, hold on, TBS. I'm trying to remember because I thought I saw a commercial for them. Were they ones that did like all the National Lampoon movies?
24 hours of that shit. The day after Thanksgiving? What is wrong with people? Well, man, I was telling El Boogie, like, yo, this is absolute madness. Did you not think that was just like, I mean, we literally just came off of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and you know, we're watching National Lampoons for the whole entire day. Like, man, that was just crazy to me. Absolute madness. And like I said, like, to me, part of the holiday and everything is like, you get to watch the holiday specials. If you're doing 24 hours of National Lampoons now, what the hell am I going to watch on Christmas?
Well, Christmas Day, TBS TNT, 24 Hours of Christmas Story. Come on.
I was just about to say, if y'all Bamas play that shit before Christmas Day, I'm going to choke somebody out at TV programming, man. I'm serious. Like that, I got to go there with that one.
That's like, I know some people aren't down for the movie for whatever reason, or they get tired of it. I'll leave TBS TNT on all day and just catch it wherever I'm at. Like, you can pick it up and just enjoy it wherever.
Yeah, but I really want everybody to just chill, man. At least let's get into December before we start showing these damn holiday shows and Lifetime specials. We all know about those. God, man, you triggered something with me when I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's get back onto the subject. Back to what's going on around town and
Don't worry. By Christmas, your heart will grow three sizes.
Mark is on one today. Definitely on one today. So back to the DMV, man. What's going on around town? Another holiday tradition, Thanksgiving holiday tradition. We've talked about this on the show just about every year. Well, not just about every year. Every season that we've had just a bit outside, we've talked about the Turkey Bowl, the great high school tradition between Loyola, Calvert Hall. I think we did like a brief overview last week. This is a over 100 year standing tradition, one of the oldest rivalries, one of the oldest traditions, high school traditions in the country. Big deal here, right?
Oh yeah.
And and if you think about it, the 100-year streak was broken last year due to COVID, because there was no high school sports. So they picked it back up. So this year was actually number 101. But I was thinking about that. I was like, 100 years, this thing has been around for everything. You know what I mean? Like, this thing has been around for the Great Depression, 2 World Wars. This is like crazy, insane old. And, they broke the streak, like I said, last year, which, hurt a lot of people, hurt a lot of the players, very disappointed, but they picked things back up this year at Towson Stadium. What is that, Johnny United Stadium? Is that what it's called?
Johnny U, yep.
Yep. Calvert Hall's been dominant as of late, right? We know this, Mark, because we've had these guys. We've had Coach Donald on previously. They do have a new coach. We talked about him last year. I'm sorry, last week. And as I said, Calvert Hall has been pretty dominant. They have won 10 of the past 11 Turkey Bowls and 6 straight. So the Hall, they've been hauling on the Loyola Dons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And, also at the time, before the game, both teams had pretty impressive records. I believe Calvert Hall was 9-2, and they had just took the Maryland IAA conference title by beating McDonough last week. So they're like, champions right now.
Nice.
Yeah, and Loyola, they're 8-3 before the game, and we've had their coach
Anthony Zayu.
Yes, he's in his 7th season. We've had him on the show previously, and he hasn't been. I think he's won once in his past 7 seasons. So everybody was looking for the tradition. But things for it to be business as usual. But, Loyola had something to say about that.
Yeah, I think they thought they were the Ravens out there with last-second heroics.
Yes. Yes, stunned Calvert Hall. Big win. 41-35, man. Breaking a six-game win streak in regards to the Turkey Bowl.
I believe the go-ahead touchdown was scored with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Yo, I can tell you right now, this game draws at least 10,000 people every year. And I know for a fact that at that moment, it was probably as loud as any Towson University game played there at that stadium.
Oh, for sure. And it gets local media coverage. I think they broadcast the game on the CW or something like that.
Yes, they did, which is huge too. And just to let you know how big this tradition is, if you're not from the area and you're not familiar, I mean, this is a big deal.
Oh yeah, think about your local area biggest high school rivalry and amp it up, and that's what this is.
Hell yeah, man. So big ups to Loyola Dons and first come through of the night, man. You know, big win over Hall to take that Turkey Bowl, that huge Turkey Bowl trophy, man. Remember when they brought that? I think when Coach Donald brought that in.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, man. That thing was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure we got pictures somewhere.
Yeah, we had to put that up. So, yeah, big shout out. So let's keep things going. Still talking about football. Still talking about what's going on around town. This weekend on the professional football level, it was a lot of fun here. I mean, we had 2 primetime games. I can't remember the last time that's happened.
Yeah.
You know, Mark, the Ravens had Sunday Night Football. We're going to put them on ice for a quick minute, but I want to talk a little bit about last night's game because there's a few things that I kind of want to talk about with this matchup. Seahawks came down to FedEx Field to visit the Washington football team, and both teams are horrible. But the Redskins are still vying for a playoff spot, right?
That good old NFC least.
Yes, that division is just it just continues to be the embarrassment of the NFL season after season. But anywho, gosh, this game was just really dry, really weird. You know, I had full confidence in Russell Wilson. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Heineke has been doing very well. I am loving that McLaurin kid because he's on my fantasy football team, and this dude eats game in and game out.
Oh yeah.
You know, J.D. McKissick has been doing very well. Even with losing Chase Young a couple weeks ago, or was that last week that they lost him?
I think.
But recently losing the nucleus of your defense. I mean, they've still been playing very well. You know, for their division. Let me just say that. Let me put that out there, okay? Because them playing very well is not the same thing as the Ravens playing very well. But yeah, so despite all this, they won back-to-back games. They beat the they beat Tom Brady and the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
And then they beat the Carolina Panthers?
Something like that, yeah.
It was a game that I thought that they were going to lose, and it's one of these last couple of weeks have been horrible for me with the picking, man. I'm serious, but anyway, we got Russell Wilson coming in town. You know, he's been dealing with this finger injury, but I was expecting him and DK Metcalf and the Seahawks to really come in and get things done, man. I mean, I think they were 3-7 or 3-6 at the time. I mean, the record is just really not reflective of to me, I feel reflective of the talent that they have on that team, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're also just so used to the Seahawks being one of the upper echelon teams that to see them sink so fast is kind of shocking. Yeah.
So, I was expecting a big game from the Seahawks. We did not get that. I mean, they actually dropped the game. They did, and I got to talk about Pete Carroll. I don't know about you, Mark, but I feel like at this point, Pete Carroll has got to be on the hot seat. I mean, what do you think? Who's going to be the first to go? Pete Carroll or Russell Wilson? Because at the end of this season, we have got to know that somebody, one of these two, are no longer going to be with the Seahawks after this season.
I kind of, this isn't the first time we talk about Coach Carroll, and
yeah, I was wondering if he was going to bring it up. Well, let's do it.
I kind of wonder if maybe you have a vendetta against him. You go hard on good old Pete.
I do, man. I do. So, are you saying that I mean, what are you saying? Are you saying that Russell Wilson is messing this thing up, or what? What are you saying?
No, I think it's just an odd situation. Coach Carroll definitely has made some bad game time decisions, but the play on the field by Russell hasn't been up to Russell Wilson's standards that we've all known and loved.
Yeah.
Like I said, like last week or the week before, like maybe it's time that Coach Carroll looks at another quarterback. And I mean, not this season, obviously. Like draft someone. I don't know how much time is left on Russell's contract.
Yeah.
But I don't think Russell Wilson would be the kind of guy to stick around and mentor someone. But try to get out as much as you can and see what the next generation of quarterback does. And I'm sure any team would be happy to pick up Russell Wilson. But
yeah.
Maybe it's time for the Seahawks to look at a change.
Woo! Okay, we do have one comment on the feed. It says, this is what happens when you draft poorly and don't protect your quarterback. I have to say that too, man. I mean, he's been under duress like season in and season out for like the past 3-4 seasons, man.
Yeah.
That's why, Russell Wilson goes to the Saints. Oh, there's no comment. Russell Wilson goes to the Saints. Jameis Winston goes to the Seahawks. And you know what? We talked about this shit too. Is this quarterback swapping going to become a trend in the NFL? Here we go.
Apparently. I mean,
why not, right?
The Ravens even did it.
Man, this is insane. Insane. All right, first booty hop of the night goes to the Seahawks, losing to the Washington football team. Yes, the booty hop. Booty hop also goes to Pete Carroll because, yes, I am hard on him and I do not like him. There it is. I don't sugarcoat it. Let's keep it going to Sunday Night Football. Awesome game. Crazy game. I just really feel like the Ravens all got together at the beginning of the season and said, you know what? We are just going to put our fans through the shit every single game. Let's just see how it goes.
Well, I mean, they are sponsored by MedStar Health. MedStar, got through the pandemic, but they need to make that money. So might as well give everyone heart attacks and send them to VR.
Yeah, man. Might as well just work the whole thing around, huh?
Exactly.
Bring it on. Okay, so Cleveland comes to town. A big matchup, big division matchup with the Ravens. I think this might have been like a battle for the AFC North, right? Because I think now we got sole possession.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield has kind of been on a roller coaster of emotions kind of this season. There's been a lot of talk. His press conferences haven't been the most cheerful. I mean, he's having a tough time up there, and rightfully so. They lose a big offensive weapon, a person in Odell Beckham that they had a lot of plans for. Things didn't pan out.
I mean, he became such a nuisance in the locker room. They were glad to send him off.
Yeah, but I mean, outside. Okay, so you got rid of that, and then what happens? You get what's my man? Hunt goes down, right?
Yeah.
Chubb gets injured too, right?
And he went on COVID list.
Right. So, like, literally, you lost your offense. I mean, what's my boy out there, Landry? I mean, you could always throw the ball to him, and I believe Joku was still around. But, I mean, that's just really not a whole lot to work with.
Yeah.
And I think that was, pretty evident, these past couple of games with Cleveland. I mean, they had some pretty tough, a few wins in there, but, some tough games as well. But they come to town looking to take the ball from the Ravens, who, like I said, they've been rolling, man. I mean, I don't think rolling is the correct term for it. It's more like, I don't know, free falling. It's just been insane. But yesterday, the bright spot was not the offense; it was the defense. Yeah, big win against Cleveland, 16-10. We're gonna sweep. I said we get back into doing the crabs. You got a crab for us. Who you want to give a crab to today, Mark?
I got a crab.
Probably got the same one.
Maybe. But like you said, defense shined, and my crab's gonna be on the defensive end. And maybe throw a little soccer chant in there. Away, 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 away.
Yes.
Away, a rookie, man.
We talked about him a couple of weeks ago.
Ooh.
Cracking.
Yeah. Like I said, if he's not up for Defensive Rookie of the Year, there's a problem in the NFL.
I think he's got a lock on that.
He's been stripping balls, causing fumbles, rushing quarterbacks, and he came up again big yesterday. I think he's the one that caused that strip on Baker, and just man, this kid has me excited for the defense.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna compliment that with a crab of my own. I've talked about him a couple times this season as well. Patrick Queen, man. There were some people that were trying to say a couple of weeks ago, get rid of Patrick Queen. I'm like, you guys are freaking high. I don't know what's going on, So Ravens fans can be a little delusional sometimes, but that guy was all over the field. And the reason why I also have to give this guy a crab is that, we all know that this guy is injured. I mean, it was no secret. John Harbaugh said before the game that he's dealing with a nasty rib injury.
Yeah.
I mean, and this guy was playing all over the field like he was Ray Lewis. You would not think that he was injured until the third quarter when he had to go out for a little while.
When he landed right on those ribs.
Yeah, and then he came back, though. I mean, he's a beast. I don't know what they shot up in his I don't know what they did to him to get him back out there. But that was insane. I mean, he really gave it his all. I got to give him a crab, Mark.
Oh, yeah. And like you said, like people are saying get rid of him and stuff. I really, it's hard to be a linebacker in Baltimore anymore because everyone's gonna like say, oh, is he gonna be the next Ray Lewis? There's not gonna be ever a next Ray Lewis. You hope to have an all-pro caliber linebacker, but no one's gonna be Ray Lewis. But we've had so many linebackers just peter out. C.J. Mosley, anyone? That I think people are just, oh, this guy's exciting, let's get rid of him. But I love Queen.
Yeah, me too.
Here in the feed, his crabs are going to Owe and Tyus Bowser, which Bowser, man, he's kind of been known for injuries, but he had a great game. Absolute monster game.
Hell yeah. Ravens keep rolling. Like I said, I mean, heart attack every game. Lamar, man, as much as it hurts me, how much I love Lamar, but I'm going to go ahead. I keep it real. We keep it 100 here on Jabo. I gotta do the first booty huff of the night, man.
Yeah.
Career high 4 interceptions for Lamar. What in the hell? A few of those, I was just like, holy crap, dude. Those things, I mean, like I said, career high 4 in one game. Some of those throws, that kind of scares me a little bit. A couple people asked me today, all right, do you think we're ready for the big show? I got they got some shit. Lamar still got some shit to work out.
Yeah.
And now he's what year is this? Fourth year?
Fourth
year. Third full year?
Third full year,
yeah. You got to know that, I mean, at some point, you have got to know that you don't have to force that through.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be Patrick Mahomes' mom saying, there's Yeah, there was some deflections in there, but there's some very bad play calls by Lamar, too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, I gotta give that up. I mean, everybody, of course, we're all homeless, and everybody wants to report the good stuff, so everybody's focusing on the fantastic passes, the 2 fantastic passes which I'm not gonna, I'm not like so keep 100. Yeah, they were freaking amazing. Passes to, I'm, one of his favorite targets, Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I say 2 fantastic passes, I mean, the second one, I turned to El Boogie and I was like, man, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about who was the most, excited or most electric player in the NFL, and people did not want to say Lamar Jackson. Like seriously, those two plays right there, if you gotta say that he's the most electric, the most exciting, because there are not many quarterbacks that are able to pull that thing off, man. They did it twice in one game.
Look at that touchdown to Andrews. Like officially it's 13 yards, but he dropped back like 20 yards getting chased.
Amazing. No, nobody could have done that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, man. Who? I'll tell you one person who might have been.
Who's that?
Kyler Murray.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him his props. And for real, I'm gonna give him the second most, second. And I think I might have said that 2 weeks ago when we talked about this. But yeah, man, I mean, just absolutely fantastic, man, fantastic. But some questionable, like you said, questionable calls, questionable decisions, and we gotta get that shit. We gotta get that together. So yeah, all right. So there we go. Ravens 16-10. Up next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. But we're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about, who would you take right now? 2 hot teams in the NBA West. Who would you take right now in a 7-game series? Golden State or Phoenix? We still got a lot of laughs coming through, too, with the WTFs and the booty huffs. So you guys don't go anywhere. This is Keisha, and always with Mark, we're just a bit outside.
Welcome back, Just a Bit Outside Radio Show. Thanks for joining us. Share the link, share the love. We were talking Ravens there, giving out some crabs. What's next on the menu?
Before we take the look ahead to the Pittsburgh Steelers, which really is going to be much of a look ahead, because seriously, Pittsburgh Steelers are straight booty huff right now. I just want to throw one quick question out there to the Ravens fans, football fans of the AFC North. The Cleveland Browns had an especially rough game in Baltimore this weekend. So crazy that during the post-game press conference, Coach Stefanski for the Cleveland Browns was asked if it was time for a quarterback change.
Really?
In Cleveland, right? Like I said, Baker's had his little. He's had a bumpy, couple of weeks with the media, fans, whatnot. A lot of questions, but they actually asked him that, last week. I'm sorry, the other night at post game Sunday night with the Ravens, and I thought, hey man, it's worth throwing it out to the outsiders. I mean, what do you think about that, Mark?
It's crazy because I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan per se.
Yeah.
Definitely not a Browns fan.
Yeah.
But the Browns organization has been through more quarterbacks in the last 15, 20 years than there's been years, I think.
Yeah.
And he's brought some stability at that position. Is he a $40 million Mahomes, Lamar kind of guy, Dak Prescott kind of guy? No. But he is that steady hand that, the Ravens found in Flacco for so many years that brought stability to that position.
Right.
And one thing that really amazed me about Baker, and I made sure to watch for it this game, is the dude, he's banged up. Like
yep.
He probably should have sat out this game, maybe even last game.
Yeah.
Knocked his shoulder out a couple weeks ago, so his shoulder is hurt. His knees hurt, and damn near every drive Sunday night, he was limping off that field noticeably.
Yeah.
So Baker, it's a Brown. I'm not a Browns fan, but Baker's a warrior, and I was pretty amazed. And like the whole last week, national media, sports media has kind of been saying how the fans booed Baker off the field last week.
Yeah.
And the fans there have been wanting a change. Like, no.
Not deserved. Not deserved.
Your franchise has been through a lot of quarterbacks. Let's, give the dude a little bit more time.
Absolutely. And, hey, man, I want you to go ahead and read that first comment there up on the feed.
Baker's injured, and he is hurting the team. Bench him. They aren't winning this year anyway. I mean, they're not going to win this year anyway, for sure. But,
right. Protect your investment? Yay, nay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Which actually,
absolutely.
I mean, we're going to talk about Pittsburgh coming up, but, we go Browns, Pittsburgh, Browns again.
Right.
Browns go us, bye week, and then us again.
Yeah. And which is going to be really crazy for them because they play us and take a bye. Then we got to go up there. But I'm pretty sure they're not looking forward to another matchup with the Ravens.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, well, let's do this look ahead really quickly. Man, the Steelers are falling apart. Me personally, I have full confidence that we'll sweep them this season, along with the Browns. I feel like we can sweep both teams. I don't know if we've ever done that before in one season, but I really feel like we can do this thing. If Lamar can get his head up out of his culo and get back to that postseason form that we like to see. What do the Steelers need to do to beat the Ravens? I mean, do you even have any idea outside of drafting? Just giving the whole team a lobotomy and what can the Steelers do to beat the Ravens?
See how many players can sell their soul to the devil?
Yeah.
I mean, Big Ben, man, former Super Bowl champion. He's had a career. We don't like Big Ben, but he's had a career.
Yeah.
And, man, we thought his play last season was bad. This year is it's not good. And, I'd hate to say bench Big Ben because their backups haven't proven to be shit anyway.
Yeah.
But maybe I was saying change Russell Wilson. That's a team. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a team that need to change at quarterback. Maybe I hate when coaches get the blame unfairly, but like Mike Tomlin, I question whether this might be his last year in Pittsburgh too. And
they could use a change there too as well. I feel
I could see him resigning and retiring or whatever before getting fired.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what the Pittsburgh Steelers could do to have a chance to beat the Ravens. Give us 7 more Villanuevas. Because I swear that guy's still playing for freaking Pittsburgh, even though he's on our team. That fucking guy. But
it's crazy because he'll have a good game and then a bad game, and then a good game and then a bad game. Man.
Yeah, I think there's something else going on there. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, we talked about it before. The O-line play in the whole league is terrible this year.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole league, man. God. But, yeah, I mean, I think I can speak for Mark and I when I say both of us feel as though that, this will be a nice win for the Ravens. A win where we sharpen up on some of those skills. I don't know, maybe the O-line gets themselves together. Who knows? But yeah, let's just use this game to sharpen up some skills. Like, they're really hurting right now, and like I said, things are just literally falling apart up there. So, let's get this thing done and stay atop of the AFC and of the conference for real. I mean, gosh, they're doing so well. It's really unbelievable that we're like 8-3 right now. To me, it is. It is.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we lost to the Dolphins, for Christ's sake. But
yeah, what the hell is that about? I'm still baffled by that.
Beat the Lions with the last second 66-yard field goal. I mean, We've had all these close heart attack games. We talked about we need to just go out and make that statement win. Just tear it down. Let Huntley come in the fourth quarter, kind of win.
Yeah. Absolutely, I'm with you on that. All right, so let's move things right along here. We are really quickly. I gotta talk about this really quickly. Maryland Terps basketball team, both the men and women teams are trending downward. I feel like, Mark, that we jinxed the women because we really talked so highly of them last week, and I swear to God, after the show, they dropped the next 2 games. So they went from number 3 down to rank number, I believe, 13 now.
Something like that,
Yeah, the men, they completely fell out of the top 25. They were in the Bahamas over the holiday. In the Bahamas tournament, took an L to Richmond, and they have not been playing well. So that's that about that. We're going to keep things going. We're going to switch gears and get into the NBA, man, because I really want to talk about this because there are 2 very hot teams, like legit the 2 hottest teams in the NBA right now. That's the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns. And when I wrote the show and I was putting the topics together, I swear to God, Mark, I did not know that these teams would be facing off tonight at 10 o'clock. Yeah, baby, I'm going to be tuning in for this because I'm salivating. I'm already salivating. My mouth is like getting crazy. But, so we got 2 teams. Golden State's 18-2, Phoenix 17-3. Golden State won 9 of the last 10. They are currently on a 7-game win streak. They are coming off of a game. I don't know if you saw this, where Steph Curry went off physically, mentally, and emotionally. Did you see him go the hell off and was like giving the refs the technical and like I don't even know what the hell what was going on there with him.
I didn't catch the game, but I caught the highlights and I caught like definitely every news story the next day like about him teeing up on the ref, and that was awesome.
It was freaking hilarious. I mean, usually he's I would say like a pretty reserved guy. He doesn't really go off, but I mean this no call just really, I don't know, something snapped in that guy and he just went berserk. And he had that's going to be one of those career games. When he retires, we're going to be seeing highlights from that. Like that technical that he gave the refs, that shit was classic, man. I got to give it to him. Oh, for sure. But they're playing fantastic. So is Phoenix. I mean, gosh, we knew this though. We knew they were going to come back with a vengeance, right? They're currently on a 16-game win streak, which I'm just like, oh, this is crazy. Their last game that they played, I just knew. I told El Boogie, I said, the streak's going to end the night. And they won, and, they're still rolling. And so I got to ask Mark, I got to ask these outsiders, which team are you taking in a 7-game series right now? All right, Golden State or Phoenix?
7-game series? Man.
Right now. Just right now for what's going down right now.
I don't think I can. Like, if they played 100 games, each team would just win 50. Like, there's no way. But I mean, Phoenix's 16-game win streak is really impressive.
It is. They should have 2 of those games. I felt like they should have dropped, but they were very resilient.
Yeah, yeah. As I'm looking at the stats, Golden State averages 114 a game, Phoenix 112.6. Opponents, Golden State allows 100.4, Phoenix 105.0. Um, I think just that small little edge on what they allow their opponents might give Phoenix the edge, and Phoenix takes it.
Yeah, Phoenix for 17. I mean, they are 2.5 point favorites tonight over Golden State, man. And okay, so seven. You said you go with Phoenix. You want to go with Phoenix to win tonight too, or
where are they playing tonight? Let me see.
I believe they're playing in Phoenix, dog.
Yeah, they're playing in Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Phoenix on this one.
W17. All right, I'm going with you too, man. And tonight's easy money pick. Yo, Phoenix -2.5. I know Steph Curry's been playing lights out. I know Draymond Green has been playing like he's in his 20s again. But I don't know, man. Devin Booker and Ayton and these guys, I mean, they just really have something special, and they really are picking up where they left off with seemingly, more cohesiveness and an upgrade in the team chemistry area. It's looking good.
Yeah, and I think it really shows the resilience of these guys. Yeah, they went to the finals last year.
Yeah.
But the last 3 weeks, that franchise has been embroiled in a massive controversy. We haven't really talked about it. We didn't get time, but
oh my goodness,
the owner. Yeah, I mean, he's one of those people that had his racist ass background brought up, and
yep.
I mean, for the players to not let it distract them. I mean, 16-game win streak. You got to give all the credit to the players for what they did.
Yeah, man. And we also know that Chris Paul is the president of the Players Association.
Yes.
And so he's got a whole other role that with this whole scandal and investigation. There's so many layers to that, man. And, yeah, big up. Let's really quickly go through. Do we have any WTFs? I have one WTF.
Yeah, go ahead and do yours.
My WTF is the Matt Scherzer deal. Goes to the Mets. The Mets had a very disappointing season, and I think they're looking to try to rebuild the awesomeness that they had at the pitching with the rotation and everything. And I don't know what's going on with the Dodgers. I feel like they must not have been able to match this deal.
Yeah.
Because they already got such a stacked roster. But he's off to the Mets, staying in the National League. 3 years, $130 million. Wow, just WTF. I was really surprised to see that today.
When we were setting the lineup and everything, I saw you put that picture of him, and I was like, okay, I'll wait and see what she does. If it's WTF, because part of me really questioned on whether it was a come-through or not.
Fuck no, that was WTF, man. That was total WTF.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it last season. The Mets organization is another one where the owner is just that owner's just a weirdo.
Yeah.
They went through so much. They were terrible last year, and Scherzer, he said like it's the dream team for him. Like that's the team he's always wanted to play for and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, get that bag, but you're not gonna win. At least with the Dodgers, you could have got a chip.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's not the Scherzer that has been playing. Like let's be honest. His time in LA, he wasn't lighting it up like he used to.
Yeah. I literally said to myself, I said, "Damn, Dodgers was like, man, you blew up the postseason for us. Get the hell out of here."
How long was the deal?
You were nothing like you said you were gonna be.
How long was this deal? 5 years? 3 years?
Yeah, something like that, man. God, what the hell? Crazy. So long. I don't know how much more fun you're gonna have over there with the Mets, because that shit, it's literally bedlam over there as well. So it's crazy. I got one more really quickly, one more WTF that I gotta put out there. I gotta talk about these college coaches, man, flipping like Henry Hill on the sand. Man, you got Kelly leaving Notre Dame for LSU. You got Riley leaving Oklahoma for USC. What is going on, man? Were you surprised to hear about those?
About what?
About Coach Riley leaving Notre Dame for LSU.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Riley, Oklahoma for USC, and Coach Kelly for Notre Dame and LSU. Like, both of them the same week.
Yeah. I think both of them were surprising. I'll still keep up with USC because, when I worked there, it was Coach Carroll's time. It was a good time. Held a national championship ring.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. I remember I was driving. What was it, yesterday when the Notre Dame news came down?
Yeah.
And I was driving somewhere, and they're like, "This is just in," and like they reacted like you'd think I don't know, like Tom Brady announced his retirement or something.
Yeah.
They made it out to be huge news, but I mean, Notre Dame they still like being independent in football, and the way the whole college football alignment is going. I don't blame the coach for going to especially an SEC team. SEC is damn near the NFL. Like, as much as I love the Pac-12,
yeah, man,
all the other conferences pale compared to the SEC. So
yeah, no doubt.
He's going there to get his championship.
Yep, can't hate on that. All right, do you have a come through? I do have one come through.
I forget what it was.
No worries. I got a good one. Ennis Cantor. We all know Ennis Cantor has been kind of going through it. I think he's recently been banished from his homeland in Turkey. He's been very outspoken about China and Turkey and the Turkish president and stuff like that. So they said you can never come back. Ennis Cantor became a U.S. citizen. I think it was today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he legally changed his name. He went the Meta World Peace route. Changed his name to Ennis Cantor Freedom.
Did you just hear the bald eagle scream?
Right.
If he doesn't come out and do the Captain America pose every time they introduce him, there's a problem.
Ennis Cantor Freedom. He's still playing in the NBA, right? Isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I get all the games. I'm gonna have to watch one just to hear them announce that name, man. That's Ennis Cantor Freedom. Come through with the Freedom name. Come through, Ennis. Good for you.
Oh, yeah. I remember my come through.
Great. What is
it? It's been quite a while since Tiger Woods had his car crash. You've been pretty much on the down low ever since then, rehabbing stuff. I know last week some pictures surfaced of him hitting golf balls. And,
really?
And he finally addressed the media and kind of talked about the crash. But it's good to see Tiger get out there and move past it, and he said he's lucky to have his leg, and just talk about the crash, and good on Tiger. Get out there.
Yes, big ups. Love it. That's a very good one and a great way to end the show, man. I think that's all we got for you tonight, right, my man?
That's it.
That's all, folks, as they say. Baltimore, you know how we end this show. Spread love, yo. We are still in a pandemic. Holiday season is upon us. We must stay cognizant that we are in a pandemic and we got to keep up with all of these good practices. So that being said, wash your hands, wash your ass. Thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. Hope you all have a great week, and we will see you next week on Just a Bit Outside. Keisha, Mark, and we out.
And real quick, Harry, you must have not missed the very beginning of the show, but wish you a happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday, bub. Appreciate you. Peace.